Who is the founder of Judaism?
The founder of Judaism is Abraham, his son Isaac, and Isaac's son Jacob. Moses, also known as the lawgiver, was the prophet that brought about the Torah from God.
How is the Jewish Bible set up?
Jewish Bible is known as the Canon or the Tanakh. Their Bible has 24 books in all. There are 3 main sections: the Torah, which is considered the law or the instruction of God; Nebim, which is the story from the prophets; and Ketuvim, also known as the writings, which hold writings like specific songs, prayers, and wisdom literature. In the Hebrew Bible, there are 2 different stories as to how humans were created. The first account is in Genesis, where the story is told that men and women were made at the exact same time in the image of God, so therefore women were to be considered equals. In the second story, men are created first. Women are created later out of the ribs of man and were specifically made to aid them. Of the 2 stories, the second one is more known.
What are the different branches within Judaism?
There are 3 different branches in Judaism. The first is the Orthodox Judaism, which is the more traditional branch, and they strive to remain modern even with old school traditions. The Conservative is the second. It was mainly founded by Zacharias Frankel, and his goal was to find a middle ground between major orthodoxy and being reformed or being too liberal. The third branch of Judaism is the Reconstructionism branch. And this branch was originally formed in North America, whereas the others were originated in Germany. Their main belief is that Judaism is an ever-changing religion and that with modern day life changes, the people within the religion also change.
What are the specific worship rituals within Judaism?
Food is a major part of Jewish religion. In the Bible, it has a section that tells a person what they can eat and what they cannot eat. The Jewish food is considered kosher, which means if they need to know if it's the right kind of food or not according to the laws. A common ritual is known as a bat or a bar mitzvah. And a bar mitzvah is for when a boy turns 13 and becomes a man. And a bat mitzvah is when a girl turns 13 and becomes a woman. Another tradition is for men to wear a kippah, also known as a skull cap. Praying is very, very important in this religion. Their prayer is done in 2 separate ways, which is preset and spontaneous. Preset prayers are within the writing of the Bible, and these prayers have been read for dozens of decades. Spontaneous prayers are made to pray for specific situations or life challenges.
What effects does Judaism have on those who believe it?
One major effect of Judaism is living a kosher lifestyle. And the only land animals that are acceptable for Jewish people to eat are those who have split hooves and chew grass. The only sea animals that are acceptable for Jewish people to eat are those with both fins and scales. The only birds that Jewish people are allowed to eat are the ones that do not prey on any other animals as well. And to be considered kosher, the meat must be cooked and prepared in a specific way and to a specific term. Companies that are kosher pack their meat with specific labels that specify the food laws and how they are within them.